purpose have collided to create healthy relationships and profitable businesses. I am Elizabeth Denham, here with Rebecca Monet, and we are the co-founders of the Coterie for Women. So check us out online there. Rebecca, how is your week? What's your roses and thorns this week?
My roses and thorns. Well, as you know, you've been following the last few weeks. I'm in Missouri visiting family and looking for some investment property in Northwest Arkansas. So I found a piece of property and I had to go down and take care of some title issues. And so I drove from Missouri to Arkansas, but it was 45 degrees and I do not own a coat and I do not own middies. And so I was freezing because the car that I've been borrowing, we talked about that car last week, right?
Uh-huh.
This car doesn't have heat.
Oh, good grief.
So
a blanket or something?
Well, that was the original thought. And then my grandson-in-law, who's a triple X, he's just a big boy. He says, why don't you take my Carhartt, I don't even know what a Carhartt was, coat with you. I guess it's some kind of hunting jacket or farmer's jacket.
What it is either.
It's called a Carhartt. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's like this big old heavy canvas like thing. I thought I should be on a horse or something. This is like a big old thing. So here's this big old jacket that's just swallowing me. And then my granddaughter says, well, you're going to need some middies, right? Because I'm freezing to death. And so she has these cute little puffy, middies that she gives me. So I'm wearing this massive Carhartt canvas looking thingy over. And I'm
feel like the Michelin Man, like one big bundle.
It was crazy. And then of course I have to get out and go to the realtor's office and then over to the title company and do whatever I'm doing. But I look just really beautiful. So
I think that should be your new online dating profile picture.
That's a good idea, especially now that I'm going to spend some time in Arkansas. I can find myself some huntermen.
Mm-hmm.
Some huntermen and some fishermen and whoever else wears Carhartts. Right.
You'll find out.
So yeah. So that was my thorn. It was cold and I'm not prepared for the cold. My rose, the good thing that happened this week is that secret we talked about just a few weeks ago.
Yep.
I finally can tell everyone my secret. And for those of you that don't know, my granddaughter, who's 22 and married to the triple-sized man I was just talking about, they're having a baby.
Yay!
So yay! So I'm going to be a great grandmother. So that's exciting news. I guess it could be a thorn too, because I think I'm too young to be.
Well, that is exciting news. What are they going to call you?
There's a special family name. My great grandmother was called Big Mama. Now, she wasn't big. She was a little bitty thing, but they called her Big Mama. And so my granddaughter has asked if the baby could call me Big Mama. So I guess I'm Big Mama.
That's going to be sweet and funny and cute.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That is so exciting.
Secrets out. Yay.
Yeah. That's a relief. That's got to be a huge relief.
It's a huge relief. I can't keep secrets. I'm just terrible at it.
I'd be so afraid of slipping up.
Mm-hmm. Which I did a few times. Almost, just a little squeak it out. Okay. So tell me about your rose and your thorn this week.
Well, I think it might be one and the same, as it often is.
It is sometimes, isn't it?
Joseph, child number 4, turned 18 on yesterday. Yeah, today's Monday. Today's Wednesday. I don't know.
What is it? Whatever
it is. He turned 18 on Sunday. And kind of like you, it feels weird to have a child that's entering adulthood, and about to go off to college. And the rose is that I'm excited for him. He gets to vote this year. He's excited. we're going through the college application process, and he's, getting acceptances, left and right. And now we're just waiting on how much money he's going to get to go to which school, so we can sort of make a good decision. So it's fun and it's exciting. And he had a good day considering the pandemic. We had a little family gathering, and we Zoomed everybody who wasn't here in. We just sit the computer on the table and all eat while they visit with us. The thorn is that, I'm going to be basically an empty nester. The 14-year-old is only with us one day a week and every other weekend. So for the majority of the time, pretty soon, less than a year, it'll just be Donald and me. So, that's got a thorn and a rose with it too, because we got married 8 years ago. So we've never been alone. We've always had children with us. And one by one, they're, going off into their own worlds. And, we'll still have that one here and there. But for the most part, our day-to-day is going to be dramatically different. So I look forward to it. And then I, of course, will miss them.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to spend time, with him, just the two of us, because we've never done that before. So
I think it's party time.
It is. I mean, we don't hate the idea, having never had that kind of time that you normally have before you have kids. So it's mostly rosy. And then, I think by the time you get to the fourth one going off to college, you're like, what's coming, you understand how it's going to work, how they're going to communicate with you, basically. So
yeah,
it's not as frightening as when the first two left and we had to adjust to all of that. So
yeah, that's a big deal. Empty nest syndrome is a big deal. You're going to initially go into shock and sadness and missing them terribly. And then pretty soon you're going to be running around the house naked. Naked. You're going to be running around the house naked.
Naked for sure. We have friends that live across from my parents who just became empty nesters within the last year, and they went to Disney World. And they took a sign that says empty nesters, and they celebrated every ride, everything. And they took photos of themselves with this picture with this little sign on a popsicle stick. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen two people happier to be empty nesters. So I'm going to try to take after them, because it looks
yes. Celebrate this transition. It's a big deal.
It is. So kind of, one day that just brought it all to mind, I think.
Fun. Fun.
Well, sounds like we both had a pretty decent week.
We did. It was a great week.
Thorny.
No, we've had worse weeks, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're going to take this and run with it and be happy about it. But we had a decent week. So until next time, we will be back with Roses and Thorns in a week. Hopefully we'll have as much good to report.